Hello everybody, I'm Dan here from the HMS Game Channel. Welcome back to Fuhrerreich, which has finally been updated. And I'm so glad it has been. I wasn't too sure to begin with if I actually liked it. Because Hungary's completely lost their tree, Transylvania's completely gone, and Zapodoslavia's gone as well. We've got state, which has got a decent tree, I'm not gonna lie, it's decent. With a lot of, you can have the junta take over, or the junta persists rather, the nationalists have, or elections even, so you know, this is not a bad tree. You can join either of those. Poland's still got a tree, so I'll maybe come play as them at some point. Who else is there new? I think these. No, they were already here, but they were in the Russian faction, which Lenin is still alive now. I don't know if he's going to die or anything, but who knows? Who knows? Anyways, we're playing as Japan. I'm sure they got a focus tree as well. Yeah, Iran's got a tree. I don't know if that's new or not. I think it is. But we're going to be as Japan. So I'll get all the new events. So, Japan, the Rising Sun. While our nations were immolated in the Great War, the early 20th century has been a blessing to Japan, gaining dominion over many of Germany's former Pacific territories. Japan has continuously stepped in the spotlight on the world stage. However, the nation's dabbling in democracy is still new, and it may wish to corrupt it to suit their wishes. Many farmers struggle with the rapid pace of modernization, and income equality has exploded. The Zaibatsu, Japan's gargantuan conglomerates, oh I don't know, have continued to stifle entrepreneurship and innovation. It has been a golden age for Japan, but unless swift action is taken, stagnation may curse us. May the Emperor watch over us all. Banzai. I don't know how to say the first one, but I know how to say Banzai. So, yes, I don't know what we're going to do, because we can have, I guess, the second Meiji, which we had Emperor Meiji, and I think that's World War I Emperor, I think. He was an emperor before Hirohito, so we might go down this way, because then by doing this we can possibly join the Germans if we really wanted to. But by reading this, it says complete focus, cooperate with America and for the empires, which are both here. So we can still do this lower half of the tree, we just miss out on all of the stuff before this and this part of the tree over here. Elections in 1936. The election in 1936 is here. As usual, only Riken Mincioto and Riken Seiyukai are competing to be elected this year. Mincioto promised for more rights for workers, while the other hopes to modernise the railway systems. We have social conservatives, so I think it makes sense to go for the social conservatives right now. So yeah, I think I'm going to go with staying as the Empire, really. An invitation to the Paris Colonial Exposition. Friendship provided us with an invite to the Paris Colonial Exposition. The point of this festival of sorts seems to be a political move to change the face of the colonial empire, and they hope we also attend for the same purposes. Whilst we could of course attend, it would be undoubtedly displease Germany and Soviets, some nations who were very vocally against the notion of the will participate. Because I'm going to be aiding the Russian Republic, I think, against the Soviets. New budget military funding. Oh, we've got the inter-service rivalry thing from the base game. So, I guess, I think I read, oh, expand the Navy and Japan Army, oh, so we can only choose between having a Navy or doing up the Army. Now, oh, what do we go for? Let's just have a wee look at the bonuses we can get. So we can get 15 war support and 10 recovery rate. Well, war support, we could do, that's some bonuses for armour. Division organisation plus 15 that way, damn. we've got division attack and defense, max plan and plan speed. Whereas over here, we've got to expand the Marines, really. Tornado range goes up, just tornado cruiser, okay. Dockyards, heavy battleship, lessons of the Great War. I think I'm gonna go army. Although, yeah, we're gonna go the army. I think I'm gonna focus on getting some tanks, which I do not have in production right now. I do have both carrier naval bombers and carrier fighters in production for I think the first time ever when I've been playing. I don't think I've ever produced them. So obviously those bonuses really ain't gonna have any effect for us right now until we get some tanks. I'm sure we do have some tank divisions, do we not? No, I don't think we do. No, we do have one. We have one. So we do actually have Tsingtao? I don't know if I'm saying that right. But hopefully we can take the Fengxian government. We currently have anti-Japanese sentiments, which give them a +5 bonus on defense. But luckily I have unbalanced industry and also a literate populace, which is just awful. With Japanese support. Ah. Okay. So they can do something here. Japan has chosen supporters. Oh. The Broken Jewel of China. The Jaden Jewel. They can go to war with them. But they've done that, which is going to give them negatives. Oh well. Successful negotiations in India. We'll see if they're going to break away at some point. Well, break into absolute chaos. Oh, Lenin's gone. Lenin's gone already. So Lenin literally must just stick around for a wee bit because Sergei Kirov is back. So, policy on HMS Trafalgar. As the sea trials of the HMS Trafalgar continue, our admirals panic at such a balance disrupting design so off of the blue. With some of the admirals pulling themselves together, they have written a request for discussion within the Diet. While this directly bypasses the Parliament and the Diet seems to not care in such time of importance, now with the Diet finally assembled to discuss a response to such the Act, we can truly decide our actions. Some in the Admiralty suggest requesting the British Foreign Ministry for the design, while some suggest stealing it. Let's go and steal it. I don't think the Brits would say, here you go, have our new ship. This gives us 250% on armour techs, so we can use that to get the next light tank. Mashriki Kingdom. Protector of a foreign power. So they've gotten smaller now. Oh no. Bakayoro. Our spy who was sent to steal the design of Trafalgar was caught and the British are accusing us of provoking aggression. And the British populace is up in arms. The most outrageous nationalistic claims of us say that we are harbouring imperialistic hopes and warmongering beliefs. While the most reasonable are still biased towards the British, the Diet has already offered an official apology for the indecent act onto the theft, while denying all possible connection to it. This has gone very badly despite the high expectations of the operation planners. Well, that did not go to plan at all, did it? Why would we want to promote the status quo? Japanese spy arrested by British Admiralty. British Foreign Officer just held a press conference to announce the arrest of a suspected Japanese spy at British Admiralty. Whilst accusing the Japanese government of causing aggression, the Japanese government refused to comment on such accusations, claiming Japan has no intention to provoke outrage and damage the relation between the two close allies. Many world politic commenters believe that this Anglo-Japanese diplomatic standoff is sure to remain for quite a while and will definitely cause a rift between the two close former allies. Oh well. Oh my days, we can just break away. The Washington Naval Treaty. We can just go, well, screw that. Gets the event the San Francisco Naval... Oh, let's do that. Our intelligence sharing with the Americans was just in time. With us inviting them to a summit, they accepted and proposed to hold it in San Francisco. We shall decide a solution to the HMS Trafalgar and numerous other minor items. Now we shall participate immediately, without any doubts, as the time is not on our side. Well, this is strange. Washington Naval Treaty. After 18 years of the Washington Naval Treaty, which limited both ours and the United States of America's shipbuilding, the British has launched the super heavy battleship HMS Trafalgar, which endangers both to the American and Japanese Navy. We, the Japanese, shall call for a summit to declare the end of the treaty and restart the fleet construction programs of both countries to ensure security of our seas. If the Americans do not align with our cause, we must stop following them. Let us bring this up tomorrow. Let's see what the Americans are going to say. Trade agreements. Due to our reliance on importing resources, we have mentioned that we should stop importing British goods and import more American goods. But if we embargo Britain and America embargoes us, our entire economy may stop functioning properly. To prevent this, we must sign an agreement with the United States. If this is signed, we can ensure this does not happen, and the USA will always support us economically and resource-wise. I wonder what the US is going to do. Come on, Charles Curtis. Come on, be good to us. American investments. We can definitely influence them. Well, that's fantastic. That had nothing there. Basing rights. With the evaluation done by the Department of Defense and Pacific bases, they have concluded that we need more allies in the Pacific to supply an army against any possible interests. Now the San Francisco summit is best for us to ask, since the Pacific bulwark will be able to fight off any aggression. We must guard the Pacific against aggressors. The Great Pacific Treaty. The American president, in response to the great acceptance of their proposals, have proposed one last add-on: the American-Japanese alliance. Oh! The forged alliance will protect both Japanese and American interests in the Pacific, combating the British imperialism. The details will be discussed only if the Japanese agree to the alliance first. We must not risk ourselves with the crumbling old allies. Do you know what? Let's join the Americans. So we've got the US with us. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So we've got basic machine tools done and some other jazz. Let's go ahead and grab some firepower. Yangtze clique declare war on the Guangdong clique. Probably said that wrong. Oh my days, what is going on? Kuomintang government's falling apart here. Oh look, it's Lai Zongren. Hello. And we've got Wang here as well, who pops up, I think, as a Japanese puppet in the base game. Or is that Kaiser I'm thinking of? One of them, anyways. Oh no. Chang, what are you gonna do, mate? Should be able to defeat them, possibly. Saying that, he's got a nice wee group of divisions stuck there. Start naval rearmament. I'm going to go ahead and... yeah, let's start naval rearmament, why not? Of course we won't be able to get the things for that, so at least we're getting some bonuses for them. When do we have to wait? September incident, so hopefully we'll start being able to go down the main part of the focus tree. So I actually do have carriers in production as well for once, which might shock some of you again. I think we'll want the Navy to possibly set up like that. Of course, oil is going to be a massive issue. I'm so glad we got the US here. Hopefully they stick with us, regardless of what happens. The Russian Republic currently has got the National Council of Salvation. I was going to say the Senate, but that's Kaiserreich. Good old Kaiserreich. They're probably going to die at some point. Oh yeah, all the puppet here's gone. It's basically Russia just had Estonia. The tree is still a little bit pants, to be quite honest. The Soviets one, which was, I was kind of disappointed by that. Just slightly disappointed. Because obviously, it would be nice to have a bigger tree for them. Republic of Argentina. Why have you went to Republic? Republic of Chile. Wait, what's this doing? Okay, they're doing the... Okay. I hope they don't have a war goal against me. That would be awkward. Right, anyways, still can't do... Go ahead and grab training war games. Still can't do the... Still waiting for September. Now, so the September incident should hopefully be happening. Oh, is that the September incident? The London stock market crumbles. The most unsettling 5 days in the British Empire since the start of the Great War has come, as the Empire's stock markets have been varying radically due to fear of inability to get resources and goods from all corners of the Empire. Due to this, many British investors have withdrawn their Japanese assets and caused a panic in our own stock markets as well. Not to mention the bankruptcy of quite a few Japanese trading partners, thus crippling our economy. Who knows what will happen due to this? Yay, war support and stability is going. Yay, and obviously the London stock market. And yeah. Recruitable population minus 50%. Oh, and there goes all of our trade. And that was even the September incident. Actually, it hasn't been resolved. I don't know if that's a September incident. There might be something else. Oh, the Righteous Army incident. Great. Military coup d'etat by the Righteous Army has been set off on the 6th of September 1936 due to the result of military factionalism, constant rivalry against the government, and the recent London stock market crash. This coup is mostly comprised of young radical Imperial Japanese Army officers, and their goal is to eliminate the ideological rivals, the Social Conservatives. Many in the opposition parties say that any harsh military action against the small army would lead to open rebellion of the army and may result in a civil war. We must act carefully to not hurt either side. Surely we can do this diplomatically. Negotiations with the Righteous Army. Peace negotiations have been named, namely the unification of the military factionalism has been ended, but for a cost of some political ministers of the ruling government. At the end, no Japanese life was lost. At the end of the day, a minimum damage has been caused overall. Replace Gunbatsu with infantry Hanbatsu. Okay, Righteous Army incident's done. Right, none of these have happened yet. I was going to say, my days, if that's all we've got, that's quite bad. Oh no. Are you serious? That might have just caused us a little bit of a... No way can that be... That cannot be one of the... Well, the part of this was prevented, but how is it for debate? The army's coup is performed by the army after being... Oh my days. Did we just cockblock the rest of the tree? No way. No, we can't have done that. With the revolution... What? There was a coup by the Navy that seems to take hold of the Parliament. This would prevent, but how was up for debate? The Army's coup is performed by the Army. After being emboldened by the Righteous Army incident, who weren't suppressed fully. So, do we maybe just sit around and wait? Oh, I have no bloody clue. New Manchuria's here as well. I really don't know. It's going to get us up to stage 1 recovery, I think. Long wins the presidency. Wow. I'm not going to touch anything else right now, except from over on this side. So I need to figure out if that's the Army's coups performed by the Army, but... See, because... Let me see, come over here, look. It's like I've got to go into the Civil War. We'll wait. If not, I'll just cut out this part, if need be, and just replace it with the needed part. Indonesia's rising up. Come on, you can win this. Proclaim independence. Oh my days, you have a tree? Oh, very nice. Why would you do that? I'll do it just because it needs done. Oh my days, I just don't know. That requires that. Well, none of these have opened. Righteous Army smash. That's if you defeat them in a civil war, I'm assuming. I have no idea. I have not got the foggiest clue. Have they just pieced out with them all? They have. Brilliant. I'm absolutely bloody clueless. The Army's coup. The Army's coup is performed by the Army, obviously, after being emboldened, sorry, by the Righteous Army incident. They weren't fully suppressed. I think I done it wrong. Right, guys, I'm back at this point, and I'm now going to go We Must Protect Democracy and see what happens this way. Righteous Army destroyed. Remnants of the Imperial Guard directed towards putting down the rebellion. The Righteous Army has been destroyed. The last of the commanders of the Righteous Army have been executed. The Righteous Army only managed to assassinate off a few political members, as well as occupying the government centre of Tokyo for a short while. Many citizens thanked the army, which came in and dealt with these traitors with no mercy. This rather unsettling rebellion may have proved to the two branches that we will crush any rebellions, but much more needs to be done before more of this happens. Right, so these must pop up, because I've went to they must pop up then, for crying out loud. So let's do this. War is failure of diplomacy after all. Right, so we just need to wait now until these happen. So I guess right now we'll focus on dealing with the... So that gets replaced. I'm sure that disappeared the last time. Yeah, just right out disappears. What on earth? Right, let's go ahead and actually research medium tanks. I know it's a bit ahead of time, but why not? And we're going to go for mobile warfare doctrine. Just because we're getting the tank bonuses right now from the other kind of stuff, wherever it is. I don't think I've done it just yet. No, I'm doing it now. I'm doing it now. And of course, I'm back in the faction with the Americans. I've done everything the same. Now, Lenin actually dies in January. I look to when he dies. And it's still the Congress that's in charge right now. That must be a bug. Because the London stock market is just gone. We've got rid of it already. Let's press the Korean problem. So that civil war result, nice. The army's coup is performed by the army. No way, didn't think that. I've been emboldened by the righteous armies who weren't suppressed fully. Do I want to go down here? These workers, the workers' rebellions, causing more damage to our gross domestic product, which is GDP. Oh my days, I can remember when I used to learn about the GDP of countries in geography at school. Bloody hell. A while ago? Well, not too while ago, I suppose. Let's do formation flying. Might as well start the doctrine. Actually, I probably shouldn't really do the doctrines right now. Of course, we've upgraded those. Might as well just jump straight back onto trade. So I went ahead and actually upgraded our infantry. I just need to finish off these ones here, because I've sorted out the template. I'm keeping the Marines, the whole one that we have, but I've sorted out the infantry template, just need to add in the artillery. Which we've actually got enough of, which is great. This is absolutely pants. That armour division is just wrong on so many levels. So wrong. Right. Allow martial law. Korea does not feel integrated despite the rally act. Section 1910s. We shall start their incorporation now. Right, let's just do allow martial law. I'm going to go down here, and I'm hoping that coup is going to pop up at some point. We do have a decent sized navy. I did actually look at that. 186. Oh yeah, I tried actually asking the British for their battleship design. They told me to bugger off. So I don't think that actually works out regardless of what you choose. We'll see who wins that. Have they done the... Oh, Gardner's here. Yay! So great to see you. The hell? Where's this part of the tree going? The hell? What the what? Combat the red threat. What the hell? That part of the trees just completely disappeared. The army's coup! Yes! Yes! Thank you. Oh my days. Great. So the Admiral's plot must happen if you go with the Navy. So yay! We are now national populists. You can bet your ass we're coming for you as soon as... You got 44 divisions max. And how many factories you got with them? 9. Okay, okay, okay. But they won't have as many planes surely as us. They have 0 planes. We only have 919. But still more than them. Right, hold a Nationalist Rally. We could start doing that because that's going to start boosting up our party popularity. But right now, I think I'm going to go for partial mobilization over anything. So I don't know what this is going to do, the Korean problem. We're not going to be going to war anytime soon, though. King Edward ends constitutionalism. He's went paternal. Will they go for God Save the King, or will they do the military junta? Who knows? Let's do assert Asian dominance. Right. Ever since the First Sino-Japanese War, Korea has been firmly under our influence and in 1910 annexed into our empire under direct rule. The situation has been met with variable responses with recent events. The assimilation of Koreans have now been put onto our agenda. We now must decide on the speed of assimilation, or further rebellion will be more often and in much larger scale, perhaps even a full-scale independence war. Immediate, balanced, or slowly. Let's just get it done with. Marriage of the disposed Habsburg royalty from various countries, including Italy, Hungary, and the United Kingdom, convened over the last week in celebration of the historic marriage that, in many ways, has shaken the historical European royal institution in the very core. What the hell's... Whoa, what the... So Czechs... Oh. Gadget's here. And they just gave up... What on earth? Why would you want to do that? The Czech state? Why? Oh well. Don't know why this bit's not demilitarized, but okay, okay. Oh. Well, they survived the last time, but they're dead. Great. Loot caravans. That seems a bit harsh. I'm gonna be the bandit issue. Hire the bandits. Okay. Hiring bandits. You do what you want to do. We'll grab both of those because they're quite nice. That gives us 10 stability and war support, and that gives us 10 stability and 10 pluck power gain. Oh, what the hell are we called? The Nippon Tikoku. Oh, you have no clue. Then we shall then be known as, the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics is going mental by the looks of things. Oh! So it changes, it pops up when they have someone in charge. Well, that's weird. But Bukharan here as well now. I guess whatever floats their boat. Lacking industrialization. Nice. An Austrian Civil War. Nope, it's just them rising up. By the looks of things. Brilliant. Well. Yeah, that's not good right now, but at least we're getting the Koreans dealt with as soon as, really. Oh, we do have to grab both of them before we can proceed. Good. No, that's great. Let's see what Germany gets up to. We've got... I have no clue. We'll still be doing the same thing. What the hell? All hail Hirohito. Nice stability there. Then we lose stability and political power gain. Oh my days. That's gone. Good. So the rule can justify against countries with that. Oh, I don't know. I do not know what is going on, really. I'm so glad we just managed to move on now. I did not fancy playing through it again. Start anyways. Still a decent bit off in the guns. It's because all our new factories are going in the planes. I might just bump them down. Making it priority. I think that'll do it for planes, actually. Push our resources short. No surprise there after all. Oh, we can actually bring that down by 1, which is quite nice to see. More oil from the US. Right, a military alliance. So, I don't know what my plan is really. Obviously take over all of China and probably just annex all. Or annex as much of it as I can without killing myself. Shanghai incident. They're not even here anymore. Defeat the cliques. Mountain government's puppet. Offensive war penalty stability modifier plus 20%. Okay. Oh yes, medium tanks. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. Let's actually get up-to-date fighters. We have just changed proper white now. Okay. I guess we'll do all hail Hirohito. I'm probably going to go ahead and just get to this focus and then no, we're not going to do that. Force revitalization. That does nothing. Oh well. Keep building up the military factories. We still a decent bit short. I don't think they're that strong, and they're going to be that well. They do have that defense bonus, but they're not being able to produce anything. Population mobilization speed's gone. Nice. We'll see. That literally has no focus. Well, what's the point? It's doing nothing for me. Doing nothing for me. What does the description read? With the politics stabilized, it's time for revitalization. With our country now radicalized, we feel our revitalization much easier. I'm presuming that's supposed to deal with the stock market crash slightly. Anyways, guys, I'm going to leave that first episode there. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll be back very soon for some more. Cheers, bye for now.